watasema nini? Praise the wonderful name. While we are still accusing Peter of hypocrisy, you can also look at yourself. At what places have you not moved and make a decision because you are worried, what will that other person think about me? Praise the wonderful name. At what point have you been bound by fear? Because you know, people will say this about me. Bwana asifiwe. Because that is what intimidated Peter. Peter was intimidated by the pressure of the public. Bwana asifiwe. And we are not immune to this. Even we in our normal circumstances, in our day-to-day work, the opinions of people fight us day in, day out. What will they say about the way I've dressed? What will they say about my voice? What are they going to say about my height? What are they going to say about the way I sing? What are they going to say about my children, about my family? Bwana asifiwe. And then it puts you in a place where you cannot function well in the office that God has given you. Bwana asifiwe. It puts you in a place where you offend people. It's put you, because at this place, Peter, when he's separating himself, he creates offense. Hallelujah. Because what happens when a person discriminates you? Akunanga kitu uchungu kama hiyo. Even right now as we are talking, for those that are fans of, or for those that follow football, there's a guy that has been accused he was called a monkey. And when the game was going on, this guy took a shirt and covered his mouth and called him a monkey. And this individual ran and told the referee, I'm not continuing with this game because I've been called a Bwana asifiwe. That is modern racism. But this is still another racism here. This is still another segregation we are studying today. Bwana asifiwe. Because Peter feels like these people are dirty. Why is Peter separating himself? Because how can you eat with the unclean? How can you eat with such a person? Bwana asifiwe. That breaks the heart of the people that Peter is eating with. And that offends Paul. Bwana asifiwe. What is the reason? There is the pressure of men. So the book of Galatians 1 and 2, Paul really repeats it and says, if anyone comes and preach another gospel, if he's an angel, we don't care who he is, let him be cast. Are we together? Are we going somewhere? And if today you've been limited by the opinions of people, you better come out of that cocoon. If today you cannot move because you think someone else will say something about you, you better rise up of that prison you're putting yourself into. Bwana asifiwe. You better believe what God has given you. Because now Galatians, Paul goes down and says, there is something God has given me. Praise the wonderful name. He goes forth to defend his ministry. Because what were we sharing the last time? God has given you something. Praise the wonderful name. And there is a way what God has given you helps the body to edify itself. Isn't that true? And your apostle here is going forward to tell you how you defend yourself. Inafika mahali unakuwa na kiburi. Praise God. You know, this is a world where we have to speak tactfully. You know? This is a world where the virtues that we exalt are virtues of tolerance. Nowadays, you can even say someone is fat. You have to say, you know, I'm a plus size. Bwana asifiwe. A very sensitive generation. I always like it when men fight. Men should not wafai kubishana. Mambo ikichemuka wapigane wa mali. Bwana asifiwe. Anyway, that is in brackets. So shalom utatoa hiyo. Wasisikie nilisema hivyo. Bwana asifiwe. Let's read something about what Paul does to his identity.